Hello, without further ado, I present to you the Stanley parable. If you're confused why you can't read all of this, well, that's because you're not probably known in the German language. You can't change the setting here, but I tried it, and everything inside the game will be in English. Hopefully, otherwise. Well, nice try understanding the story here. I know a little bit of it, that we are Stanley, we are in the office complex, and we want to escape the office complex. There are multiple endings. The game can be over in about half an hour, but can take up to 6 hours if you want every ending. We might not get every ending, but I try to get at least over the half here. Or how many we can actually get here. So let's dive into it. Wait. There you go. Huh? I'm confused. Shouldn't there be an introduction? Ah, there
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Okay. Interesting introduction here. But at least it was there. Maybe I should, yeah, let's lower this. There you go. Ah, it's really. If someone wants all the titles, I'll give you this. Okay, we are employee 427. We are of course a very busy bee, I will tell you, but we were busy bee, now we are not, but you know what I'm all talking about. Can't I just push some buttons? Can I do anything else here? I can't jump. Okay, can I crash? I can crash.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Yeah, the memo was everybody is free except Stanley. Let's troll Stanley. Maybe he's confused.
No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Oh. Why is it so... Dude. Apocalypse. How fucking light. Is this window? Oh, I can at least...
Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Shut up! What is this kind of speech? Not that it advance any kind of story. Here we are, Stanley touching every door handle, every piece of paper, every cup, every mug, every... Ah, I can open.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, I did? Okay. This is the door on the left? I entered. It's on! I want to shut it down. The engine bolts, electric bolts are very expensive nowadays. What is
Yet
it?
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Target. Push for funding for R plus D of new coffee machine. Standard graph or X wide. Not cost efficient. Get Chris out of the room. Closet. Synergize papers. Hire someone to synergize papers are to synergize. Hire paper guy. Hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. Who moved my desk? Please keep the targets on the topic of. The future was yesterday, tomorrow is now. Tomorrow, complete today's unfinished agenda items. Right next day's agenda. Repeat. No, refleet. Okay, refleet. Employee 4172411505 and the last 4312 Jim. Meeting room. Floor 4XX. Meeting shadow. I don't know which day is today. So, but every day is maybe it's not a working day. Maybe it's Saturday and that's why nobody's here. That could be, right? I mean, if it's Saturday, nobody comes at work. Besides nurses and other medicine jobs and actually there are a lot of people working Saturdays. Bakeries, factories, whatever. Do not alter without consulting a whiteboard manager. We have a whiteboard manager. RIP friends. Okay. We have a whiteboard manager. Very interesting. Bi-quarterly post review. We need mindfulness? Maybe reviews want to get rid of the dashboard portion in the primary review shuttle, but I think that's a stupid idea. More water coolers. More water cooler methods? Charts need to be more nip to appeal to teenage democracy? Find teenage to put in teenage demography? Big net? Some sort of child trap? What? Speaking of kidnapping, work harder, hard worker. Slice of democracy. Space between the teenagers. Teenagers, a lot of percentage. Throw something in the idea bin. 10 number more bins. And remaining of the ideas on already fixing of me. Idea bin. Okay. What do people want? Things. Apparently they want things. Mike James, you are fired. Mike James, you are fired. Happy feelings. Mike James, you are fired. What the money? More money. Things, but with money to buy more things. Grass about things and money. Actually, I think that's true. I can really picture it. Here are people and they're talking about what do we want? Money. What do we want more than money? More money and buy things with money? So we need more money. Yeah. Totally good idea, Mark. You get promotion of floor manager. The stock market is something here. Colored in segment. Stripes. White stripes. Require more secondary research. What? Target demography, teenagers. What is hot? Profit. Profits. Did ball up inside you. Reason for target passive aggressively on order. Take it out passive aggressively on Coco. Okay. Using slices sure place that everything is okay. Make sure your slide has a slick blue graphic in the harder. Okay, everyone is unique. You most of all. Okay. To do. Not just synergize. Whole value expendish. Shift global pork carrot. Mental size free to play. Help, I'm posted. Maybe that's the actual office where they designed Stanley apparel. The boss appreciate minute. I don't want. Actually, we go. Oh.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Wasn't Mike inside? No. Who was inside the broom closet? At least he's out now. So they made it. Didn't they? I think they did.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we get upstairs, apparently. Oh, this looks luxury. Wait. No.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Is it like if you have schizophrenia, that you actually hear the voice of a narrator inside your fucking head, and every time it tells you something so random and you just follow its order. What a dark corner. What a very dark corner. I don't want to go there. Luckily, randomly, the number of the secret door passage came into my mind. Otherwise, I wouldn't know what to do at this very, very specific moment. Luckily, here is the elevator bringing me down to I don't know where. It is very interesting.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh no. This isn't a horror game, right? Right? Oh no. Because I thought it's not. This time at least. I played enough horror games to know that it just doesn't look very Oh yeah, good. It's there written.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Okay. Escape. I have, you know what, maybe this is a trick. Maybe this is a trick. Actually, here's it tells me to escape, but actually, it's just a bigger plan. You need to understand. The higher up said to write escape, and everybody who goes to the way will be unspeakable punished. That's why we need to go to mind control facility. I don't see any problem at all to go in this very dark room with only one desk and nothing around me. But other desk. Oh wait. Yeah, there's another.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Oh.
What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Oh, I can't press the button again. Mind Control Factory. Basically, I'm just doing what the voice is telling me, aren't I? Aren't I the best example for mind control, to be mind controlled here?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed.
Fired.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Interesting. Wait, is there a camera of the monitor room? Quiet. Where's my place? 427, wasn't it? Oh fuck. I wasn't supposed to, I think if there it is. I think I found it. Fuck, I didn't find it. There it is. I thought I found it! They're like the same. You missed how we follow boys. Okay, little comment. We spawned in an office building where we work every day of the year, every hour of our life. We were kind of happy there. At least that's what the narrator tells us. And what else? Right. There was nobody there today. No one. It's like they played a prank on us, you know? So yeah, sounds very low.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Actually, yes, by the way, our job was it to press buttons on the keyboard. Specific buttons that were read aloud from a monitored screen or monitor camera, as you can see here. And that was the job. We had no idea. I have no idea why we did it, but we did it, okay? And we were happy with this. And someday, no orders came in, and then we discovered no one is at work. That's how the story goes. And the narrator just wants me to... Wait, can I go back now? I can still escape now. That's interesting. Okay, we do this later.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Yeah. Basically, we were just following orders. I'm doing nothing.
Proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Can I push buttons? Oh. I can push buttons! I love pushing buttons! Let me push all the buttons! Oh, this is a red button. Can't push it. I can't push it! We can't push it! Ah! That's unfair. That's unfair. Look at this very pushable button. I can push these. Why there's brimstone? Why is there a brimstone button? I don't know, we can't push it. Should I go up there? I don't know. 4. There are numbers. 5. Where's the 1? There's 1. I think we need to push the buttons in order. Here's 3. 4. Oh, there's probably 1 and 2. Ah. I can't go out here. Maybe you need to push them in order to facility power to activate this thing again. But we are of course not doing it. Mind control idle awaits, awaiting input. We are for now following his order.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Wait. Give me a moment here. I need to say goodbye first. Oh, there's the code. No, 051. Is it the code, maybe? Oh, but where's the 0? Here's no 0. 0521. There's no 0. Where's the 3? Where's the 4 up there? Oh wait. No. We have no 0. Is the number somewhere hidden here? Without a fucking 0? Or is the 0 up there? If so, we have no choice. Oh, no. Nothing to get up there. Now we're going on the 5. Where is it? Yeah. Huh. Am I the only one here confused? You know what? I'm a good brainwashed person. Just follow the order to shut it down.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all.
It
he
looks like a
needed to
fucking
know.
display and not...
It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
We're outside. Me neither. Wow, I got achievement. I played the game. We played the game. Nice. We finished the game. But here we are. We respawned, apparently. So, we are trying to...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
recreate
Stanley decided to
everything
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
We are not doing that, actually. Fuck you. We are completely disobeying you.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We are being bad today. We are not following any orders. Oh, look at this. A lot of packages. There's a car. Do not jump from the cargo lift via its motion. Why will cause death. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift 1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift 5,000. Wait. Emma, give me this straight. If I jump off the cargo, I'm dead. Who will pay the $5,000 fee here? Well, only one way to find out if there is fall damage. Woo!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Thank you! I am powerful!
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow, yes, this room.
What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous
gorgeous room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Actually, no.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
You're lying! You bad liar!
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who is she? What is she? Who the hell is she? I don't think we have a wife. I think he's completely lying our ass full of crap. He's full of crap. I know.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her.
No.
If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I'm curious. Where are they?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Wow.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
Got them beazled.
I'm trying to make a point.
No. First off, banning bots. And second, we got bamboozled.
Here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here. Sorry, but you're in my story now.
What the fuck? He just spot the ball. He's got. I think we have. He's got. What the fuck?
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Wait, what? Oh, good morning, employee 47. Press R on your keyboard. What if I don't press R? G. G. I press everything but R. Everything but R. Everything but R.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
I don't want to press H. Yeah! Can I somehow press every button but H and... Or do I need to press H to continue here this story? I don't want to, actually. I'm doing everything in my power to not press H, but I think we need to press H. Okay.
Look at him there,
Oh.
pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
Oh no.
Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
Oh no. I think this will transform into our office. Damn it! I can't trigger the game here. Okay, well, let's wait for a moment here. We don't press anything. Is this possible? And how long do we need to wait? I don't think either. Is something happening? I got time. Let's look at the wonderful picture of a picture. Wonderful. Look how the light is shining on it in this perfectly aligned angle. And the shadow is softly casting on the left rim. I don't know how it's called. Building, whatever. Do we need to press a button? The left something, yeah? I think we need to press 9. I think we are forced to do this. I'm sorry.
But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
This story turned dark very quickly. Press 9 to look in the distance. Oh no, to look TV, sorry. It's a slang here, and that's why I thought it means distant. Whatever.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press N to take time with the kids. To take some time with the kids. I have no kids, but hey. Oh. Damn it. Oh.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press O to prepare dinner. By the way, this thing to seemingly have a choice is a fucked up thing. It's completely normal in even in nowadays. Oh, I have no example for it. I know that you can use it if you want something and you argue with a person, or you want a person to do something for you, you can say, hey, I can buy dinner, and after that you can do it, or you can do it now. In both cases, they will need to do it. So seemingly they have a choice, but in the end they do what you want to do. Yeah, that's a manipulation tactic. Yes, it is. Some parents can do this to their kid if the kid doesn't want to tidy their room. You can tell them, hey, either you do it now or you do it after this or that, or if you do this, I can give you this or something. I can't press. Oh, it's a 0.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls, and down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions, and down another was a game with a baby, and he called it the Stanley Parable.
Press F to read your kids a story.
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Press Z to tell your wife that you love her.
But there is no answer.
She's gone.
How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press 7 to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
Press C to be at work by tomorrow morning. That's actually a very dark thing. I don't press any button. I don't know how long we need to wait now. I think it's I think this is now reverse psychology. But he's thinking it's reverse psychology, but in fact I'm not doing it. Oh no, I'm doing what he's telling me that I'm not doing, that I'm not pushing buttons. Yeah. We are much smarter. We are on I don't know. We are on level 5 and he is barely scratching level 4. How long do we need to wait? Dude, how long do we need to wait? Well, in the meantime, I can tell you how I bought my new graphic card. I'm on building my new PC. I got everything, or I asked a friend to make me a setup that I will buy, and after I collect all the things, I will build it together, probably with my boyfriend. Graphics card, my graphic card. Yeah, for my new PC. And it was half a fucking 1,000 euros, the graphic cards, but with it. The $500. A little bit more than $500. But it's good. Yeah, fuck AI, but it's not as expensive as storage units. Like the RAM. Is it RAM in English? I'm not sure. The I need DDR5. The graphic card's running on DDR7. And yeah, I needed the RAM is so expensive. For what I want, I who are paying 300 euros. Like 4 years ago, you could buy them for 90. What the fuck? We need to press a button here.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand?
Yeah,
that
and probably
every second
mainboards
he
will
remains
rise
here,
too.
he's electing to kill himself. How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Yeah, but luckily I will keep my SSD. I think I have a regular 1 terabyte SSD, but for me, completely manageable. I think 1 terabyte is enough storage. I have a second storage unit, but HDD for some other stuff. I think it's separate for Steam or for something different. Yeah, I think that's so. It's you don't need like 5 terabyte or 50 or 10. I don't know why people need this, but it's only for people who never will delete PC stuff. I think, or maybe they have a lot of documents on a PC. But even then, press 0 to not ask questions. What is this? I don't want to press 0, but I think I need to press 0. Okay, we'll press 0 here.
I suppose I can't, not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I tried again,
die.
and Stanley pushed a button. And
There was written, please die. What the fuck?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
So much paper. Unbelievable. This PC wasn't on. Username, access. Interesting. Avoiding input. Input received. What the fuck? Yeah, we get the further you prolong in this game, the more stuff you get to unlock. The whole game can be 6 hours long.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Dude, he's reading just the text all the time.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace? Its subtle charm? No. Stanley knew it was something deeper, something darker. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, we're doing it, just for you.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Why is the elevator? You know why we go to the elevator? You're going to the elevator.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
Researching in his notes. What if the sampler goes down? Wait, no, down, left, and write it down, and wait, I need to write it down. Oh, he needs to go to the left. Oh, I see. Okay, I'm on it.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
That was not very...
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
Was it behind?
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Yeah, I'm holding a chillax, bro. I have Tom here, apparently.
Now, let's see, we went down, right, left, down, left, right.
Ah, he took it.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh, there's a car. Okay, are you sure? Don't you want to check another... what is it? Okay. Oh!
No, this isn't right at all.
Oh,
You're
we're not here in the...
This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. We just have to get back to, oh...
I'm closing my eyes, I don't look.
It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, hmm? Okay, from the top.
Okay. Oh, look at this. The papers are gone. The papers away.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
You know what? This time we're going right. We're going where he wants us to go. Just so we have it. No paper. Were there always so many doors here?
When Stanley... Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Or did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere, or...
No.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
I think the story will find us. How do you expect me to go through this door? Well, where do we want to go? Meeny, miny, no, this looks good. Oh, wow. I want to explore this one. Where are we now?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again? Well, I find it unlikely
I'm
that
lost.
we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this.
I'm
okay,
lost.
Let's give it a shot. Why not?
Hey! I was figuring it out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Huh. No doors at all. Dude, I think you need to check your notes once again.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
I think you missed something. And this is the right way, I can tell you. Oh, who spilled the coffee cup? I hate Monday here, I feel you.
Aha!
Huh?
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Where are we? This makes no sense. This makes no sense.
No, wait, never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Okay. I'm retracing steps. I'm retracing steps. I'm retracing steps. I'm retracing steps.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story?
I don't
I
think
don't think so.
I know the
can't
story.
quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley?
I remember this.
Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
New adventure.
You win!
Yeah!
Congratulations! I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off. So, good job.
Thank you, thank you. I did it every Tuesday.
No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations.
I win fair and square.
I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Okay, well, it's like the 4th or 6th restart. Oh, wow. There's the line. We got now a guideline like they use in airports. So people know where they need to go. Help! Please help!
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
I think somewhere on the way the line will get lost. I'm pretty sure that's not the way. I know the way. That's not the way. Oh, that's why. Here are still no doors. Oh, we need to follow the line. We need to follow the line here. Now I know why the line is here. Oh, a solitaire. He wanted to disobey again.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there.
Yeah, that means
Well,
I'm
I'd
inside
like to
you.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I think the dude is too deep inside it, yeah. Wait. This is not supposed to be. Why is the line here? This was not supposed to be here. can't go up. I'm following the line. Following the line. Following a line. Still following a line. Dude, that's complicated. How do I follow the line? Wait. Okay. Are you sure that's the right way? Annual reviews? I don't think so. Monthly ledgers. Cooperation imbalances. Consolidation reports. Departmental accounts. Oh, where are we going? I'm confused here. Are you seeing the same things that I see, people? That's so confusing, isn't it? I don't know, I think we broke fifth wall here. I mean, really, we broke the wall. They built something different here.
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 I'm part of the fern. I am fern. Aren't we all a little bit part of a fern? If you think about it. Every life came out of the ocean, which means this fern is some kind of my cousin. We are fern. I think we are fern. Okay, can I think I studied enough fern for today. I knew we were fern the moment I looked at the fern.
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. Oh no, it's gone. The fifth wall is gone. Okay, I think I broke it. Huh? I think you need to go this way.
Oh, no, not again, Line. How could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Restart, follow the line. Am I following the line again?
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, this looks delicious. Now you're saying my
Now, yes,
my
this
words
is
here.
exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything.
Oh no.
What do you want our story to be?
Oh,
Go
no.
wild. Use your imagination.
Oh no.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Oh no. He's now actually telling something I'm interested in, but I'm scared that we are not going anywhere here. I think the story sucks.
Oh, no, not you again.
There's a line.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
Okay, I'm not looking at the line. Oh no, I looked at the line. I'm not looking at the line. There was never a line. Where did it end? Oh, okay.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the
I don't
right,
think so.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
I don't think you're doing this right, my good one. You're playing
Hold
the
up, what's
confusion
this?
ending for.
The confusion ending? You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how
I'm
it always
dying.
goes?
It's telling me I'm
It's
dying.
all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall.
Find the confusion ending
Well,
shadow. Narrator
who
restarts.
consulted me?
Narrator
Why did I
forgets
get to
about
decide?
restart.
Why
Stanley
don't
attempts
I
to
get a
play the
say in
story,
all of
but
this?
it's
Is
prevented.
it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
But we will do it.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen?
Well, here's a chair I can sit. What can you do?
So, okay.
Again, both doors,
I guess now we
same
just wait.
destination.
You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination, so I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have a...
Well, the game restarts on its own. We saw the ending. I will die at the end. That's not good. Oh, I don't want to die, actually. But the narrator forgets what was telling here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, there's the access thing. I'm sorry.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he might find an answer coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Actually, I didn't. Actually, I went down.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Yeah, that's...
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So he imagined himself flying.
Yeah, me too, but I never woke up. Wait.
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Am I dead?
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
I think we see the call again.
Dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want.
It's a lie.
I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Nothing is fine.
I am...
Yeah, peak delusion.
Okay.
What I'm telling myself every morning. Every Monday morning. Yeah, peak illusion.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I?
I think the game will restart.
Went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk.
Oh, that's where I
Although
died.
she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Wow. That's illegal in Germany, by the way. If you do this, you can get arrested. You're obligated by law to help an injured person.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room.
Yeah,
Perhaps he
running
had
from
something
injured
Mr.
body,
Miller.
not having... When there's a car crash, you're a witness of the car crash and you're the first one there and no one is around, you are obligated to help. And helping means not necessarily going there and, well, getting the bodies out of the car or something. It means you call an ambulance. This is the first thing. When you do this, you're already in the safe side. And yeah, further, like, you can go near it, looking, observation, you know, look how it is and so on. Is someone injured? If so, you can tell the ambulance and so on and so on. You're obligated to help. You don't need to do a heart compression if you're not, what's the term? If you're never trained to do this CPR, you don't need to do it. It's also not obligated from you to do mouth-to-mouth breathing to revive someone, but every medical job, or every person who had a medical job is obligated to do this because you learned it. You learned to do CPR. I think I am also obligated to do this.
Stanley stood for a long time in
I'm
one
not sure.
spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing excellent. And if he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
Thank you, narrator. I know how good I am. I don't know. We've been told that you need to help. Otherwise, it's you get fees for it. You also get fees if you disturb paramedics at their work. Or yeah, which means if on the highway there is a jam, a traffic jam, and someone out of there's an injured person or a car crash, and that's why it jams. You need to do the rescue line with the cars. I'm not sure what's the term of it, where the cars go to the sides of the road so an ambulance can drive through. If you don't do this, you can be sued for it too. That's also a law in Germany. That's why everybody in Germany does this, because if not, you are very poor afterwards.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
The thing is...
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness.
True happiness.
Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
What is he describing? Okay, and in Germany, if you do the rescue line in a highway, when they go to a site...
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously vanished, here you sit looking at these chairs and some paintings.
Yeah.
Really worth it.
Thank you for interrupting me. if you have a three-lined highway,
At
three-road
this
highway,
point,
dude, I'm not
Stanley's obsession with this room
trying
bordered
to
on
explain.
creepy and reflected poorly on his overall personality.
Dude,
It's
what?
possible that this is why everyone left.
What? Why is he so mean? What? Okay. Okay, explaining further.
Stanley sat around waiting for more dialogue, but when a long time had passed and there was no more, he decided that the game was trying to send him a message.
Just because he's mocking me, I'm staying here. So fuck you. Big middle finger for you. Can I not continue, please? Okay, if we have a free road highway in Germany, you're obligated that the left side goes to the left side of the road, the right side of the right side of the road, and I think the middle line goes also to the right side. So you have a gap between left and middle where the ambulance can go through. If the traffic, somehow people are not getting this correctly and everyone is forced to go, because of this, forced to go from the middle also the right. So the right, the left is on the left side, left is on the left, the middle is also now on the left because of a mistake of someone, and the right is normally on the right. It's not the correct way, but at least there is a gap for the ambulance to go through. And if you're the one, this is funny, but if you're the one who does it correctly in this incorrect system, so you're not with the others and you are then from the middle and the right, you're basically, what's the term? Not manipulating. Stopping the ambulance from going to the rescue place, so you get a fee. You need to flow with the system in this case. Yeah, abstracting. He basically used the obstacle the ambulance can run through, and you get a fee. So if you see this, try to do it like the others before you do it. It doesn't matter if they do it the right or the wrong way, at least all on the one side that the ambulance can go through. It saves life.
But at last, he'd had enough of the amazing room and took the first open door on his left to get back to business. And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go, oh no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Thank you. Oh wow, 2 taste films. That's amazing. Very interesting. Oh, look at this lamp. How bright it is. I'm flabbergasted or something. Okay, I'm finished.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
For what? For what are you using it? Ah! I've got the feeling money's for stealing, but not yours, of course. Say that's a lovely purse. Extreme bathrooms. Time. Why is there glasses near the toilet? Why is there glass near the toilet? Help. What's that? Ah, the door's open. I'm pretty sure the elevator wasn't working last time. Wait. Oh no, I need to do this. No, 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 no. I want to go to the elevator. Wait, I can go. I want to go up. What's upstairs? We did move it all. I think I broke the elevator. Yeah, I think the elevator is broken. Yeah, he was humming and singing a little bit, I think. Okay, we broke it. That's alright.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody.
What was the password?
He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music.
Dude, what? Because I was too early?
Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
The music really sucked. So, we are running.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Wow, you know. Oh no, it's. Well. Yike. We're getting here.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Actually, we know the truth. But it's,
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring
elevator?
job?
There.
That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over
I'm going
another
to
human life. For he
turn
would dismantle
on
the
this fire
controls
supply.
once. Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls, did you? After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are said to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say,
No time.
2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going. What all this means, I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock. Why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off? I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
I'm confused.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you
I'm confused.
Humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first, so you can't.
Goodbye.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here, just you being blown.
I don't get a thing here.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully?
Oh.
Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Ah, damn it. He was all the time very mean to me.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I can beat the game. I don't know how, but I think I can.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Now the elevator functioning? Ah.
Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad. Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passage.
Oh, hey, new
Kelsey,
passage.
please.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you. At least I don't have to put the code in.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
That's okay.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track. At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Okay. Oh, it was really death. I mean, death is one escaping route. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. How am I still alive?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I feel quite alive for me being dead. The stand... Horrible.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
The two doors. The set of two doors, open doors, was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Corridor. Pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reads the two doors in a good time. No way in heaven this is true. Office layout. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout developing through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. That's right. Nature paintings. Stanley's computer. Lying cabinets. Office computers. Button sounds. A section of the sounds used throughout the game when the buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Huh. Credits. Office. Maintains room. That's like a big gallery. The point of the Stanley Parallel, a HD remix is to lose. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was the clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? Greenlight. In September 2012, we submitted the Stanley Parallel to Greenlight Valve, process of approving game for Steam. The Greenlight page had only a series of cryptic photos, which were still enough to win the community's approval. Point of Stanley Parallel HD remix is to win. The launch. New result. Subject. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations. Promise bullet place. Help me make friends. I don't have any friends. Okay. Nurture its emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email Generator for questions. While we had initially planned to use this in further promotional materials, we never found a perfect use for them. Here are a section of those emails. Greetings. Omnian boy. Hi, nerdy guy. I have a question for you, sir, and it is: what is your message for today? Sincerely, Harris. Then from my iPad. From Ding Dong. Subject gay. Are you gay? Very important. Are you a rock? Also very important. What do we have else? What do the lights in the control room do? I really want to know. What lights? Oh, I think I know what the buttons. There's a skeleton inside of you. There are more skeletons in this world than humans. Thanks and goodbye. He's right. How do you make a GRPG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a dog? Lisa would like you to keep the proposal as a top secret delay, but not. What the fuck do you want? Stanley's office. From left to right evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 2011, second in March 2012, and the third in February 2013. They just added more stuff, I think. Interesting, interesting. Sending model. The sending went through many iterations. This room represents the third version of the ending, and we thought it was complete but decided to abandon and change it again shortly before launch. Interesting. Okay, but this is not in the game anymore. Countdown deaths. One of the deaths from an early version of the countdown ending. I want the countdown ending, actually. We want the countdown ending. We still need to figure out the code to get the ending. Narrator's outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. There are clips from early takes that we are not used in the final game. Huh? I can hear them. I can literally hear. I can hear them, but very faintly. I just hear Stanley. 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 Interesting. Okay. We got the momentum thing. Exit, we go to exit here.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
Okay. It would be funny if the game crashes now. Telling you, stand up, go outside, stop being a lazy potato. I think I need to actually...
This is the story of a man named Stan.
Okay, we're here again.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
Maybe it was.
I
think I bet maybe it wanted me to stop. Oh no. It's bugged. It's already bugged. I think we are still in it's still the game. The game is still going. We are still in the game. It was part of the game. We never exited the game. Oh no. Oh, we are still in the game. Yeah, but we're still in the game, yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh, are we? Maybe I'm wrong.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief,
No, we're still in the game.
Stanley
Look at
decided
this.
to go up to his boss's office,
Look at
hoping he
this.
might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Do you want to skip again?
Here's
Yeah.
the door, just go.
Thank you. Here's the door, just go. Game already knows, you know what? Do whatever you want to do. Oh, why is it loading? It was never loading. Why is it now loading? Why was it loading? That was strange. It never loaded here.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold?
Can we skip
Stanley
this?
thought
I mean, I
himself.
know. We know.
Did he have the strength to find out? Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the
Wow.
number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
So,
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I'm still
Here was
curious.
the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And
Is
as the
there
cold
really
reality
truly
of his
no
past
way
began to sink in,
to escape
Stanley
this?
decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life.
He really
For
do.
he would
Really does.
dismantle the controls once and for all.
Wait, I could look for the endings. We have the freedom endings, was the most best. The counter ending. We already got the counter ending. Okay, I think there is nothing else but the counter end itself. The escape ending. We got the escape ending with the escape room, yeah. The madness ending. What's the fucking madness ending? We got the confusion ending, actually. Stanley's wife ending, we got the Stanley wife ending already, yeah. Hunter, the corridor, good. Yeah. What's the corrupt? Dude, how many endings are there? I think we don't come here anymore. Dude, there are a lot of endings. I want the madness ending. As soon as across the mini rooms, the manuscript. Oh, we got already. Oh, we had the madness ending. This was with the stars. We saw stars. Ah, we got already that ending. Confusion ending, we got 2. The cold feet ending. What's the cold feet? Experiencing the Stanley's wife ending, you have to get on the crane, get. Yeah, we got actually this already. Oh no! The cold feet is when you get stuck in the game when we go to the crane. But what? Okay, wait. Give me a moment. That's funny. I never thought about it actually.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
That's funny.
Stanley decided to go to
I
the
want to
meeting
try
room.
it.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
That's funny. Let's
When
get to the
Stanley
right.
came to a set of 2 open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach, giddy in a way he had never known before.
What is he talking about?
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean, truly,
What?
truly, deeply, madly love.
I hope not.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Sorry to break it to you, Stanley, but that lift isn't coming back. You'd best either get comfortable right here on this platform, or test your luck by jumping to the floor below. You know what? Looking at it now, it's not that far to the bottom floor. I bet you can make it.
He wants me to die! He actually encouraged me to die!
Come on. I'm sure you'll survive the jump. Don't tell me you're scared. That's not the Stanley I know. Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it! Do it!
What the fuck? Oh, okay, that's, Is he telling me more? Is he encouraging me more? Yeah. I don't think he loves me. Okay, I think we need to jump here. Hey!
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Big middle finger on you. Dude, what the... Okay.
Just a step through this door, Stanley thought to himself. That's all I need. If I can make it through this door, I can make it through them all.
Fuck you. Dude is getting worse by second. Dude is telling himself, oh yeah. Edging me.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. The lounge was grand, majestic, perhaps too majestic, like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Why did I bleed randomly?
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Whee!
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
So, I'm actually curious here. There is a corrupted ending. But I'm not sure if we already got the corrupted ending. Explain
Stanley
again.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, left.
I don't want to go left. You go left. I don't want to go left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right?
I don't know.
What was I thinking?
You're
It's
always so
clearly-
confused down here.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
You sure? You sure about it? No. I
This
think
isn't right at
that's
all. We're not
wrong.
supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
I Okay, I'm confused. Is it where I need to go? I think I did
All
it
of his
wrong.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We are now doing, I think, the confusing ending again. Yes, we are.
When Stanley... Wait, what?
We are the confusing
No,
ending again.
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything
No,
when we
it
were
wasn't
back in that
me.
room with all the
It
monitors?
wasn't me.
Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay then, it's an adventure. Come, Stanley, let's find the story.
No, wait. Dude, there are so many endings. I want to try them. Okay, no. This is the false one. I don't want this. We restart here. I want the corrupt ending. With the corrupt ending, I feel...
Wait, Stanley thought to himself. Am I sure that the orders stopped coming in? How is that possible? They never stopped. Surely I was mistaken.
Was it mistaken? Hello?
No, the orders were still missing. For now.
Huh. That's a new one. I want to go left, actually. No, right. We want to go right.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. And here it was, the lounge. What a room, Stanley thought to himself.
What a room.
What a
What
room.
a
What a
room.
room. This is what Stanley thought. What a room. What a room. What a room. What a room.
Not a room.
Va-va-voom. What a room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Maybe.
I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
Wait,
has
can
been
I-
about nothing
can I
but
go into
you
this?
all this
I
time.
can. No, I
There's
can.
someone you've
Wait.
been neglecting, Stanley.
Is this possible?
Someone you've forgotten about. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others?
No.
Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Maybe.
Why? I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you. To
Why
show you
helping me?
something beautiful.
I'm fine.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger everywhere. Where am I? Where are we? Warning, do not stand on this side of the fence. Okay, but I am on the side of it.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Am I following? We can repeat it. No, we're not, no.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
I didn't misunderstand.
I still don't think we're communicating properly. Stanley walked through the red door.
That's okay, wait. I'm working.
All right, fine, go ahead, Stanley.
Thank you.
You want to know so badly what's out there? You want to find out what lies at the end of this road you've chosen? Well, don't let me stop you. You see, there's nothing here. I haven't even finished building this section of the map. Because you were never supposed to be here in the first place. Broken rooms, exposed developer textures. Is this what you had wanted?
Yeah,
Was
actually,
it worth
yes.
ruining the entire story I had written out specifically for you? Do you not think I put a lot of time into that? Because I did. And in the end, it was all for nothing. Because this is what you wanted to see. Help me here, Stanley. Help elucidate these strange and unknowable desires of yours. What would have made this game better? What did you want to see? Vehicles? Skill trees? Work with me. You've given me absolutely nothing so far. Tell you what.
I would love
Take
to
a stab
jump.
in the dark at a new design, and you can give me some feedback. There we go. A third option.
Oh.
This already feels leaps ahead of where we were before. Go ahead, Stanley. Take it for a spin.
I'm doing it. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to stop you
What?
there.
That's
Now,
nice.
tell me about your experience with this new version. Would you say that the game benefited from allowing you more choices? Feel free to be honest. I'm looking for some real critical feedback here. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Clearly there's something here that speaks to you. If I can be honest here, I really don't have any idea where I'm going with this. This whole third door thing was just a stab in the dark. But I guess you're into it, so let's keep this party train rolling. Here, based on the data from your previous playthrough, I've compiled a new version. And to be perfectly candid, I think I've knocked it out of the park with this one. Let's take a look.
Oh! The Stanley Peril Worldwide Leaderboard. Oh. Good old name. 2. No! What? 0 to seconds. What the fuck? Did you know that players skip into his intro sequence? Only the rest prepares to... Wow. That's me. In total? What's open? Wow. I'm the worst rank. A dead rat is obviously ranked players worldwide. This is you. A dead rat is better than me in playing this game, apparently. Thank you, game, for telling me this. I'm very, very happy for you telling me this.
Now, would you say that competitive leaderboard helped you feel motivated to keep walking through doors? Again, honest answers, please.
Actually? No.
Hey, I nearly forgot. I've got a prototype of a new game I've been working on, and now would be a lovely opportunity to give it some playtesting. You wouldn't mind taking a look at it, would you? Perfect. Let me boot it up.
Nice. Now we gotta
In this
know.
game, the baby crawls left towards danger. You click the button to move him back to the right, and if he reaches the fire, you fail. It's a very meaningful game, all about the desperation and tedium of endlessly confronting the demands of family life. I think the art world will really take notice. But of course, the message of the game only becomes clear once you've been playing it for about 4 hours. So why don't you give it 4 hours of play to make sure it's effective? Be sure to keep
I don't
notes
want to
on
play
your
this for hours.
experience.
I don't like this. This is horrible. I feel like a parent. I'm already wasting my time here. Yeah, you're right. Let the baby learn.
You heartless bastard. Did you do it because you hate babies or
Yeah.
purely to spite me?
Both.
Because if it's the latter, well, I don't know what to do. I'm completely out of ideas. I can't think of a single thing that might improve the experience for me. I'm not even going to try. I'm out. I'm done. It's over. Thank you for playing. Your input was extremely valuable.
He's lying.
Oh, hey, since my game was so awful, why don't we play someone else's game? Just to ease the pain. Let's see. What do we have here? Yes, this seems like it'll work. Let's give it a shot.
Oh, what are we doing now? Oh my! We're
Well, Stanley, is
Minecraft!
this
Oh, I
any
can't
better?
jump.
At last, the one thing you've always desired. A game I had absolutely nothing to do with. But is it enough?
I can't
Tell me
jump.
that, Stanley.
Trash.
Will it ever be enough? Well, I'll say this. I'm done making things for you. From now on,
Should
I
I
will only
start a
create to
Minecraft
fulfill a
series?
greater artistic purpose. Watch this, Stanley. I'm
Is
going
this
to
the
build a
hidden
house.
queue? I can't do anything here.
This will go
Yes.
here. No, here. And then...
I want to play with someone Minecraft. What is this
See,
kind
what
of a
does it
house?
mean?
That's trash.
Yes, of course. And just to finish it all off, yes, it's complete.
Tough.
I made this, Stanley. Look at it. Gaze upon my work of art and feel ashamed at your own inadequacy. Ah, but you've only seen it from the outside. You've only gotten half the experience. Please, step inside and make yourself comfortable. Isn't it grand? Isn't it perfect?
Grand?
It could only be better if... Wait, that's it. We must rebuild it out of diamond.
Yeah, out of time.
Diamond everything. Yes, yes, yes. Come along, Stanley. We have to go mining.
Oh, thank you. Finally. Oh, what a coincidence. Here's a Minecraft cave. I have no
Oh, my.
weapon.
It looks like it's going to get a bit dark. Have you brought a light?
I can't jump, by the way. Still.
Oh, no, 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 no. This is far more open-ended than I had in mind. I'm looking for something more narrow and linear. Something that makes you feel utterly irrelevant. This won't do at all. 1 out of 5.
Oh, here's a
Even
spider.
the diamonds couldn't save this one. Okay, new game.
Oh, come on. Yeah, first of all, punching trees. Till your fists bleed. Oh, is this Portal?
Yes!
It is
I don't
Portal!
even know what this game is, but I love it.
I love it too!
You, trapped in a glass box.
I knew
with no
exactly
way
from
out,
the scene it's
listening to me
Portal.
talk. Oh, it's inspired. I couldn't have done it any better myself. What is this game even supposed to be? I can't figure it out.
Where is the portal?
Okay, now I'm curious. Let's go find out what the hell this is.
Oh, look at this! The radio is in the toilet. Everybody knows the radio is in the toilet. By the way, I have the Portal games, but I play them through. I don't know if you want to watch them. Probably not, but I love them. This is supposed to go into toilet. Yes, something is supposed to go into toilet. Level 0. There's a button to activate it there.
Oh, it's a puzzle. Critical thinking, Stanley. Your forte. Genius.
Yeah, that's me. I'm a genius.
No, actually, you know what? I think that's plenty. I really don't care much to see you stumble through anymore.
Oh, what? Work in progress. Oh, where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Please rate your experience. Okay. Where are we? For real? Link cabinets. Is there a way to go out of here? Or am I supposed to fall my death? Where are we now? This gets crazier and crazier by minute. Where's the narrator? I feel so lonely. Help. Oh, I think we have my office nearly. 425. 427 is mine. Where's 427? 427, there's my office. Okay. Am I supposed to do something? Oh.
I wonder what he found. If what he wanted was to be the leading man in his own story, well, perhaps he's gotten it. Down in wherever he is right now. I wonder if he's happy with his choice, and if he's learned the heavy cost that comes with it. He'll understand soon what I was trying to tell him. He needs me. Someone who will wrap everything up at the end, to make sense out of the chaos and the fear and the confusion. That's who I am. That is what I mean to this world. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll be back. There's no other way. Once this ends, after it all comes to a close, then I'll be back. The end will be here soon. Very soon. I can wait.
Okay. This was, by the way, the game design ending. Holy fuck, there's so many endings. We did only the first 6. Oh wait, where are we? This is new. This is very new. This is not the normal thing. I think we are still in the game design ending.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh no.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew
They
it
shortened the
perfectly well.
passage.
Perhaps he
that's
wanted
insane.
to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
What do we get today?
It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
The corrupted ending. We still need to
Look,
go
Stanley,
on
I
this
think
one.
perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not
But
sure.
not now.
Really,
We do
I'm
it.
not. I realize that investing your trust
Nearly,
in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
You're lying.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need... Oh, no, you can't... Did you just unplug the phone?
I did.
No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You
I grabbed the cable.
chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check. No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person. I can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely.
Wait, what?
It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world. Please observe this helpful instructional video.
Oh god, no.
Choice.
No.
It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, In this scenario, a hypothetical real person
they really
named
looking at
Stephen
this?
has a choice. He could spend years helping improve the quality of life for citizens of impoverished third world nations. Or he could systematically set fire to every orphan living in a 30-kilometer radius of his house. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then
Or they're
provide
high.
an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack."
What? Practice. Oh, I can practice now.
Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day. Do you make more than 8? Less?
I make a
And finally,
choice
if you begin
to
to
go out
wonder if
of
your
bed.
choices are
It's
actually
always the
meaningful
worst.
and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Wow,
At
thank
this
you.
time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
I don't want this.
Ah,
Oh, no.
welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate
More
as a
charts.
result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
I'm not sure.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
You don't say. I can't die anymore. I'm not allowed to die. Do not lie. If you are lying right now, stop.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world. Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I know.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
I think I already broke it.
Oh,
Yep.
it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out
Wait.
of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I...
I think the game
No, I
is
have
really
to.
going to block.
I have to shut the game down. I have to. I have to.
Oh wait, there was the red door. The red door. We need to go to the red door. The shutting down didn't go as planned, I suppose. No.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here.
Yeah, and I'm
Here in
scared.
this pile of rubbish. With you, who thought you were so clever.
Yeah.
Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed. It was the only thing in the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny? You just had to see? Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley? He actually knows how to do what I tell him to. He understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
I don't
That
think so.
thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you? You're a child.
I'm not.
My story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so
Imagine
hard.
this is the first thing you do in the game.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
And this thing is
responsibly
spoilering
and
you.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry.
It's restarting again.
Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I'm curious
Just
how
follow my
often
lead
we
and
can
you'll
do
be
this.
fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing
think we need to go to the
responsibly
left
and
here.
always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I'm not doing this for you, narrator.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This doesn't look
Stepping
right.
inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Nightshark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Do I need really to speak here? Do I really say?
Stanley spoke the code. Nightshark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Okay, met their finest voice. Nightshark 115.
I'm sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Nothing.
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise we can't get on with the story. This
think
is
the
a
mic is
crucial
not plugged.
step.
I've already said Nightshark 115.
Okay, fine, you're not gonna do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain
Actually,
yourself, you coward.
I did went right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Stanley? Hello? Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice. I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me?
I think he's not there.
Is everything all right? Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It cannot exist without you. Do you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something. Anything. This is more important
Oh,
than anything I
that's
know.
sad.
I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there? Okay. It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice. That's all right. I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
Oh, dude, this Discord. Yeah, now I feel bad too. That was so sad. It was sad because he needed us. Okay, we are nearly done with every ending, but we still need to go into the red room. In the red room, my good people. I hope this is a good room. But I think it is. I don't know which ending this is, by the way.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
I think I'm Stanley, am I? You're going to the red room just how he wanted
When
us
Stanley
to go.
came to a set of two open... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. It was okay.
I think we
But
sucked
eager to
every
get back to business,
dialogue
Stanley
out
took
of
the
him.
first door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot.
No.
here.
You listen.
I'm not sure.
You listen to me.
Really, I'm
We
not.
didn't go
I realize
on
investing
the
your
wrong
trust
foot
in
here.
someone else can be difficult.
This is a
but the
whole
fact
going
is that the
wrong on my
story has
fucking
been
body
about
thing.
Nothing but you all this time.
Oh wait, I need
There's
to
someone
jump.
you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yes.
Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
We go to the blue one just one time.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the... Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Oh, thank you. Oh. Okay.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
I don't know where we are even. Hello.
Here.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Yes.
If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
This is beautiful. I like this. Can we stay here forever? This is what I need before I go to sleep. Exactly this. Wow. You just lay there, resting on your bed. It's a nice warm day. Not too hot, just warm enough for you to lay under a thin blanket, maybe even without a blanket. Enjoying the stars or whatever you see here. And slowly drifting off into a really, really good sleep. Well, we need to finish this.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this. Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Can I go down again? It's a little bit high. Maybe I don't want to die here. He's so sad.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
There's even dialogue for this. Ah. Peace. Inner peace. I'm getting tired. Dude. I'm sleeping on my desk. If this continues, I'm sleeping on my fucking desk. I can't. I'm sorry. We need to die.
No! What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You are going to stay here, aren't you?
Aww. We are edging him. I'm edging all of you.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die! What about this isn't getting through to you?
But we need... The show needs to continue. We all know it. I'm sorry.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
I'm thinking about it, and I decided that either this, forever, or a new day. I'm sorry.
No!
Oh, this will take a while.
Thank God. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Oh, this looks beautiful.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I can't just... We have still 4 endings to make. I'm sorry. We still need the endings. I'm sorry. We need to die. ASAP.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
I love the emotions running through the chat. But we need
Do
to
you
do
just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
nothing.
Stanley, let's go back to the other room. My God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
No, I'm sorry. Oh, it's breaking my heart. He is breaking my heart.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along. But I guess that was too much to ask.
It really turns me
off. A choice after all. Well, this one is yours.
It breaks me. It breaks me too.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Oh. I'm so sorry. But we needed to do this. I'm so sorry. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
He didn't. He simply didn't. I'm very, very sorry. Where are we now? This is new.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
I promise you to get back there. I promise to
Yet
get there
there was not a
later.
single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Apparently you can trigger that before the doors close. Oh, the door's already open. You can exit this.
Here's the door.
We can just move back. Apparently. The floor changed again. It's the original. Okay. Then we get this. Oh, okay. You are now leaving. Oh. We can leave. We're actually leaving. I never would have dreamed that we can leave the fucking building. Hello? Is this an infinite thing? Oh no. Don't tell me. Please. How much higher do I need to go? My legs would have given out by now already. It's so dark. There's no light here anymore. Escape pod launch bay. Okay, I think we are nearly there. Hello? I don't see anything. Oh my god. I don't see a thing. Did we win? Did we win? Okay. I think we win. Here's something written about launching. I think I did it wrong. I think I
All of
did
his
it very
co-workers were
wrong.
gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There was nothing but blackness. Darkness. I think we need to do it again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
The corridor's the same.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Here's the door.
Nice. Yeah, there was the reading escape pod. So there needs to be some kind of pod. You know, some capsule or something to go inside. I mean, but there was nothing. Maybe I shouldn't have looked at the entrance. Escape pod bay, floor 760. So up there, hopefully there is more than blackness, more than darkness, more than a void. It's so confusing that this narrator is gone. And only one more. K-Pod Lounge Bay. Should be here. Ah! There it is! Okay, you know what? I think it was that was truly the ending. Okay. The next ending is called the happiness or suicide ending. The experience of ending, you have to jump the crane to a storage facility, land on the catwalk, pick a red door ladle. Didn't we already do this? Oh, we already did the happiness and suicide ending. That was... Oh, we already did this. Game design ending, we already did this. Bottom heaven ending. What's the bottom heaven? What? To experience you have to check the computer in the office you pass through to click the ones to say awaiting inputs. Until Stanley computers say the same. The second one is the back corner of the second. The third is boss security computer. Ah. Wait, we can We can't have a room full of buttons.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
We
simply
need
missed
to
a
find the
memo.
computer that I already tapped on. Where...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Oh,
he
something
entered
with
the door on his
access
left.
was read on. But for this to happen, we need to
Yet
find
there
them
was
all.
not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Coming to a staircase,
the third
Stanley
one, we
walked
already got 1 and
upstairs to
2.
his boss's office.
In my office, and the other one in the one room further, and he is the third. Now we need 4 and 5. Here is written. Fourth one is against the left wall in the first office. Ah. Oh, so we need to restart the game. Oh, do we have now something else? Okay, I want the buttons. We all want the buttons, right? Buttons are super amazing. Okay, what? We can even do this.
But Stanley simply couldn't handle the pressure.
This is
What if
also
he
an
had to
ending.
make a decision? What if a crucial outcome fell under his responsibility? He had never been trained for that. No. This couldn't go any way except badly. The thing to do now, Stanley thought to himself, is to wait. Nothing will hurt me. Nothing will break me. In here I can be happy forever. I will be happy. Stanley waited. Hours passed, then days. Had years gone by? He no longer had the ability to tell. But the one thing he knew for sure, beyond any doubt, was that if he waited long enough, the answers would come. Eventually, someday, they would arrive. Soon, very soon now, this will end. He will be spoken to. He will be told what to do. Now it's just a little bit closer. Now it's even closer. Here
Now
it
it's
comes.
close. Oh. It finished fast. This finished fast. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
There it
he had
is.
simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his... Stanley went around touching every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
No. I want the buttons. Give me buttons. Oh, there it is. Welcome, Slater. This is heaven. Oh my god. This is heaven, my boys and girls. We made it. We need to push. Oh no, they're going on. They're going on again. This is not good. They're going on. They're pushing all the buttons. Yeah, game of the year, dude. Look at the buttons. This is truly heaven. Imagine just in real life going to a room full of buttons and you just press every single one. I think a lot of people need a room like this. We pushed enough buttons, I think. My question, do I need to... oh no, we can always go into the heaven. We can always go to heaven. I think the only ending... Ah, there's more. There's more. Map glitch ending. Get onto chair. Wait, how do you... Wait, stop. How do you get on the chair?
Hi, Stanley. Just wanted to leave you a message to let you know there's a few things I need you to pick up on your way home from work today. We need milk, cereal, dish soap, spaghetti, get a thing of sugar, some bread,
This was not
and
scripted.
coffee beans, whichever ones you like. I'll give you a call if there's anything I forgot. Thanks, sweetie. See you tonight.
Apparently, this is a glitch. You're not supposed to go up here. I don't know why you can do this, but you can do it. Uh-huh. Huh.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet? Ah, then in that case we'll continue. But now, here comes the real question. What do you think would have happened if you had told me that you wanted this to stop? Do you think it would have been particularly different? Would I have taken the same idea but rephrased it superficially to fit that answer? Perhaps you never would even have thought of it if I hadn't brought up the issue in the first place. Oh, now think about it. Will it be worth it for you to restart and then come back here just to do the other option? Clearly, this whole gag takes some time. What if the other option is even longer? How long will you spend in total just to have heard all the narration? Oh,
A
and this is
long
which,
time.
Perhaps you've just played the other option, and now you've come to see what happens in this one. So, what do you think? Which choice was the better one? Imagine if you had selected continue on your first playthrough, how tantalizing it would be not knowing what happens when you pick the other option. Indeed, you are one of the lucky ones. Though if the other option is really miserable to listen to, then perhaps you're not. In fact, I'm just going to say that no one who's listening to this is lucky. Well now, I've built up the other options so much that I'm going to stop talking and leave you to your decision whether to come back here, continue with the game, or just sit in this spot forever and ever. Cheers.
Okay, I'm not going anywhere here. You all know what I need to do, right? Because...
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Dude. I can't go on the chair again. Ah, I got it. I nearly got it. Ah, fuck me.
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this gag yet?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now.
No.
You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
I can't
There
wait.
once was a man
Oh, no.
named Stanley,
Oh, fuck yeah.
who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite
I could
particularly
just imagine how the
gangly.
dude
What Stanley
in the
liked most
studio
was buttons.
recorded
He
this.
pushed them like some kind of glutton.
He was always grinning.
He did it all day
No, he
in
wasn't.
a meaningful way. But
Oh,
his
dude.
brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. Yes. You too will become quite unbearable.
What a lovely story about a man named Stanley, who was quite manly. I think I have enough. Mama, please stop. Okay, I'm out of here. But yeah.
Even now, Stanley's office was a distant memory. What did it look like? There was a computer, perhaps, and a painting. Was it a painting or a photo? He could no longer recall.
I don't know. I truly don't know anymore.
When Stanley came to a set of two open, this was not the correct way to the meeting room,
I
and
know.
Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just
How
to
can a
admire
game be so full
it.
and
It was
packed?
okay. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Okay,
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off
time
on the wrong foot here.
to finish
I'm not
the
your
game.
enemy, really, I'm not.
This is
I
my
realize
final
that
decision
investing
for
your
today.
Trust in someone else can be difficult.
I hope
but the
people
fact
enjoy it.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Because I felt so sorry
There's someone you've
for
been
killing
neglecting,
myself.
Stanley. Someone you've forgotten. What?
We're going bad.
Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Yeah, I give you
Now
a
listen
chance. We
carefully,
know
this is
how it will
important.
end.
Stanley walked through the red door. Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I
I think he's my lost partner, my lost wife.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Freedom.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here. Yes.
We are in
Oh,
heaven
it's
once
beautiful,
again.
isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Beautiful. So this is, as promised, the end. Thank you for watching. We completed the game, I think. And tomorrow we will play Re-Adventure, where we'll die a lot. A lot. And we will continue a story there. But now, if you missed something, want to see more, check out my YouTube channel, go to my Discord if you want to have a ride in some projects, I don't know. If you have ideas, I'm always open to listen. Always open to ideas. So, till then, see you around. Bye bye!